Welcome to the Blended Life Show with me, Olive Monica Najjuma, your host. And we are coming to you from Studio 84. Blended Life Show is where we talk life, community, and relationships. So sit tight because this is going to be a very interesting conversation. Welcome to the Blended Life Show. My name is Olive Monica Najjuma and I am your host. Thank you so much for doing this with me every other week. This is where we talk life, community, and relationships. And I know that as we traverse this journey called life, there are many challenges that come with the same. So today we are going to delve into a topic that probably not many people are talking about, but it needs to be heard. And that is the dynamics of adult friendships, especially the friendships between us women. You see, it's very easy to stay friends with some people, especially if you're in the same environment, say you're in school or even places of work. But then what happens when you leave that environment, when you don't see each other every day, when you don't do life every day together? What are the dynamics, or how are you managing to make sure that this relationship stays and goes against the test of time? This is what we are delving into today, and I believe that you and I, and probably someone else that you know, have had challenges when it comes to friendships, especially adult friendships. Now, I've had a best friend for like 20 years, but I never thought that something would ever shake us as friends until she had to get married, bless her heart, and then she had to relocate out of the country. And since then, our friendship, at first we held on, we were strong, but years on, we are growing apart, and you can blame it on the distance. You can blame it on growth because we have also evolved. I am not the person I used to be when we were in high school, and she's definitely not the person she was in high school. So, with that, we have had to face certain challenges, and without effort, that friendship can actually go to the dogs because no one is trying. And if you're not trying, then you're not going to have it. And yet it is said that the friends, in as much as friends are seasonal, like you have a friend for work, you have a friend for maybe, for instance, if you are a parent, you have mom friends, and then you may be in some, what do I call them? Those, they're not organizations. What do I call them? You know, those guys that make themselves rich, the BNI guys. Yeah. So if you're part of those people, you might meet friends there or maybe Rotary, but these are not your core people. These are not the people you talk to when you want to open up about something deep. I'll give you an example. There is this gentleman who died recently. He committed suicide somewhere in Kamocha. And for the onlookers and even family, he had it all. He had money, he was successful in his career, but he probably was dealing with something that he couldn't open up to anyone. Now, I'm not saying he didn't have friends because I didn't know him personally, but let's assume he didn't have the friends that he had for a very long period of time. For most people, the friends that matter, the friends that they can be vulnerable to, are usually people they've known for a very long period of time. Some of them met them in high school, others met in university, and a few people have met friends at work. I'm those few people, yeah. But it goes without saying that sometimes when you get, when you lose the connection, when you are not as close to the people that you used to be friends with from a young age, some people struggle. Some people struggle to make new friends. Some people struggle to be that connected, that close to new people. So they will talk over work. Men meet over a beer. And in most cases, the man will say, man, I'm having challenges at home, the wife. And the buddy is like, man, life is like that. Let's have a drink. And it's done. They've talked. That's how men talk about problems. But for us women, we like to connect. We like to open up. We like to get close. We like to get to know each other. But we don't get to know everyone. The person I met at work, I may be on the fence about opening up to them about my personal life. And then I need my friends, but then they're married, they have moved on, maybe they've made other friends. And then the new people, you don't know if they want you because maybe you're famous, maybe because you're rich, maybe because you can help them solve a problem. So you're always worried of the new people that you bring into your circle vis-a-vis the people that you knew way back, vis-a-vis the people that you've known for a long period of time. So what do you do? How do we manage to maintain friendships, especially adult friendships? Because still, as a woman, I'll tell you, life is hard for everyone, even men. But I believe that as women, we have a different set of issues we deal with. First of all, we are hormonal. We have a part of the month where we go through things only fellow women will understand. I may be moody today and the next day I'm very happy. I may have to talk to a friend and tell them, you know what, my period is coming and I'm feeling very depressed. A man may not understand that, but also not every woman at work is going to have this conversation with me. So how do we maintain the friendships, adult friendships, to walk with us through motherhood, to walk with us through marriage, divorces, separation, loss of spouses, and even challenges at work, and sometimes just someone to laugh with, really? How do we manage to have these people and keep them around and ensure that we are covered? That when you need help, because they normally tell us as moms to seek for help. Every time they normally tell us, don't walk alone, don't do this alone. But you know what? You may not actually walk with your siblings, like sisters. You may have to walk with the women that you chose to be your family, the women that don't share blood with you, but they're your sisters. And these are usually friends. So when you get married, don't cut your friends off. There is this thing in the Christian community where we are told that unmarried friends are not good for us when we get married. But I disagree. Of course, it depends. What kind of lifestyle do they have? What kind of belief system do they have towards marriage, even if they are single? And if honestly you feel the advice is good, their lifestyle is okay, why are you cutting them off? Keep them around. Because guess what? If the marriage ever becomes an onion, you may need someone to help you, uh, you know, rub those tears, open up to someone, stuff yourself with cookies and biscuits on those sad days because, sugar helps all the time. So, as a woman, all I'm saying is let's try to maintain the friendships that have been there for us for so many years. I know life is not easy. It's not very easy to say, okay, I have to keep in touch because life comes with so many challenges. You have children, you have work, you have a spouse, and sometimes even getting together to have a cup of tea may be hard. But if you can, create the time. It doesn't have to be for hours. Even if you have 30 minutes, meet that friend, have a conversation, talk to them, find out how they're doing. Friends are very important. Michelle Obama, in her glory, First Lady of the United States of America, successful lawyer, she maintains that we need our friends. Oprah Winfrey has been friends with Gayle King for over 30 years. Why? These are powerful and rich women, but they know the importance of friendship. So do not let that job or that marriage or motherhood take you away from your friends. Maintain your friendships because you're going to need them. They're going to work for you. They're going to come in handy when life hits and hits hard. But also, they come in handy when you're celebrating something amazing, when you're celebrating a milestone, when you achieve the things that you wanted to achieve for so long. And these people that have walked life with you see you achieving these things and they're like, my goodness, I was there. It was a dream. I was there when it was a dream. And now here we are. She has made it. It feels so good when you are celebrating something that you have wanted for so long. And one of the people, or some of the people that are celebrating this achievement with you, are people that have been there with you from day one. But of course, I understand sometimes we cannot, given different reasons, we may not be able to keep the old friendships. But how about the new ones that we make? You see, a friendship can only thrive on effort. Now, as ladies, we will meet a man. You will give the man all your time and attention. You will call him. You will check on him. You'll create time to see him. You will do everything right because you are fighting for this relationship. I'm not even talking about fighting for your marriage. But anyway, you do not put the same energy into your friendships. And let's be honest, friendships are relationships and they need the same attention as the attention that you are giving your marriage. Of course, the marriage comes with different benefits. You get someone to be intimate with, you get someone to spend the rest of your life with, to have children with, and a friend may not give you that. But a friend will give you that emotional support. And there is a reason why we need friends, people. It's not just because we can procreate with our husbands or our spouses, but as women, we need fellow women. We need fellow women to rally us on, to cheer us on, to stand in the gap with us, to tell us, I understand, to tell us, I've been there, because we have a different set of issues and challenges that we go through. So it's important that old or new friendship, you put in effort. A friendship cannot grow on its own. Just like a relationship with your spouse, a friendship is also fed. Yes. You know how we feed our plants with manure and other things to ensure that they grow? This is what we do with a friendship. You call your friends. It may not be every day, but make the time. Call your friends. Text your friends. We have WhatsApp. So what's your excuse? Text your friends. Reach out to your friends. Respond to our status. It's a way of communicating. Like, find ways of keeping in touch because life is too busy and people are preoccupied. And if you are the person who pops in and out of people's lives, they're going to forget that you exist. And guess what? When you need a favor, when you need someone, when you just need someone to talk to, you may find yourself with nothing. And I've seen this happen with many women that have been married and then got divorced or lost a spouse. And they don't know how to live life anymore because they don't have a village. They don't have community. And this community is usually your friends. And they have lost all of them through the years. So as you go out there and you go about your business and everything that you are meant for, maintain friends. It's important. Well, my name is Olive, and this is the Blended Life Show.